You remember Geraldo, right? Okay, so talk about a guy in cognitive decline. I wanted to show you what it really looks like. Just take a good look at Geraldo. Still got the
Hi,
best head
everybody.
of hair in the business, though. Got to give him that. And then you can thank your parents for that head of hair.
My mom,
Um,
yep.
Here's my question for you. Election held tomorrow. You're a patriot. I mean, you vote. Biden, Trump. Who are you going to vote for?
Maybe neither. Maybe RFK Jr. I'm not sure that anti-vax stuff scares me, but I am absolutely never ever going to vote for Donald Trump again. He totally dishonored his own record and his supporters, it seems to me, and the Constitution of the United States on January 6th and the days and weeks leading up to that infamous riot. He disqualified himself, I think, from ever, he should have, from ever seeking the high office again.
All right,
If
that's
he
for
had
you,
just,
though. See, I see
that's to
it
me.
differently. I think there's exculpatory evidence there that wouldn't affect my vote. I think there's enough exculpatory evidence on January 6th about what Donald Trump did or did not do that he hasn't, in my opinion, doesn't disqualify himself. But I respect your opinion, and there are millions of Americans who believe what you believe. But let's go over to the other side. I can't imagine you voting for Joe Biden 4 more years of this.
I did not vote for Joe Biden. I will not vote for him going forward. I respect him as a
Why?
fellow sympathetic old man with a bad memory.
Why? Wait. Why do you respect Joe Biden? Why?
Well, his service to the nation over generations.
Wait. He's reversed every position he's ever held. And one of the things
Well,
that we're researching in my book, and we list them. We list them.
I appreciate the dark side, and I feel that there may be some truth to it, uneven treatment, Hunter, etc. But I really do believe that he's done a good job with the economy. I think that he's a patriot. I
Wait. Working Americans are paying 17% more for the essentials of life: food, gas, insurance. And you think he's done a good job? When Trump
I
left, it was
do.
1.4% inflation. Come on.
Last time I looked, Bill, let me answer this. Last time I looked, it was 3.5%
No, it's
unemployment.
17 for essentials of life.
I'll
17%.
get to inflation, which gas now here in Ohio is $2.80. It's way down from its highs. Inflation now is approaching the target 2%. The economy, by all accounts, is going for a soft landing. I appreciate that we're at full employment, basically. More minorities working than ever before. The economy humming along. Yes, inflation has been very painful for people.
And
We
who
went through
ignited that
the
inflation?
pandemic.
Who
Well,
ignited it?
Donald Trump started it, pouring
No, he didn't.
billions
It
and
was
billions of dollars.
1.4 when he left. He didn't start
Well,
it.
he injected billions of dollars, as you know, Bill, into the economy during the pandemic to stave off a recession. Uh, Biden followed suit and poured more billions of dollars. The economy simply could not absorb it, and so you had crazy inflation. But I think that Biden, the reason he's polling at 44%. I'm sorry if you hear my dog in the background. Just got home. Uh, if Biden's polling 44 against Trump's 46, obviously almost half the country believe that he is the right choice.
I dispute that as well. That's an anti-Trump vote. That's why Biden's got elected in the first place. They voted against
But
Trump, not for Biden.
I heard with great interest your take on Donald Trump shooting himself in the foot with the
Not in the
gratuitous
foot.
attack
He shoots himself in
on
the
Nikki.
head.
And that too is a gratuitous attacks on Nikki Haley's husband, who's serving
It's
in the
crazy.
National Guard in a very dangerous part of the world that I'm very familiar with, the Horn of Africa. And it reminded me of his attacks on John McCain. I have known him as you have, and we've had private meetings with the president together. We understand him. He's very charming, very charismatic. He's a great friend, very loyal. But his excesses are are beyond the pale.
All right, but let's get back to the original point. People aren't voting for Joe Biden. You may think he's done a good job on the economy. I think he's done a terrible job on the economy. I know when you have 3 years of people, working people, whose salary and real wages is the barometer of that. And under Biden, real wages are down, whereas they were up over 7% when Trump was in there. Despite all the spending and all of that, real wages were up more than 7%. We're talking about working poor, middle-class people who can't absorb the kind of price rises that we've seen under Biden. So I'm basically a fact-based guy, and you know that. I always have been. I take emotion and ideology. I don't care about either party. I think they're both ridiculous. But you compare Trump's 4 years, and this is my last question, to Biden's 3. Just policy, no COVID, none of that. Just policy. Border, Putin, Middle East, inflation, whatever it is. There's no comparison. There's no comparison historically between what Trump did in office and what Biden has done in office. Last word.
We speak about the cruelty of the special counsel's report on Joe Biden's senility, on his incapacity because of his age. And people are talking about the 25th Amendment being invoked, and they're talking a lot about Kamala Harris as the potential substitute replacement for Biden if he really can't finish out his term, or if he is reelected and ages out. All that may be true, but Donald Trump has become irrational. I mean, to say to the Russian president that come on, invade Europe.
Well, he doesn't even know what he's saying. He's like Biden. That's one thing
you can't be president and say things that you don't know what you're saying. You can't.
Well, okay, but that
you can't.
They both have that in common. There are times they don't know what they're saying. Everything is expensive these days. You know that. The government is printing trillions of dollars and consumer prices higher than ever. If the government continues its printing and spending, the dollar could continue its free fall and lose its coveted role as the world reserve currency. Let's hope that doesn't happen. But there are a few things you can do right now. American Hartford Gold can show you how to protect your money, your retirement, your hard-earned savings against inflation by helping you diversify a portion of your portfolio into physical gold and silver. Start with a short phone call, and they can have physical gold and silver delivered right to your door or put inside your 401k or IRA. So please call or text them right now. Tell them Bill O'Reilly sent you. Call 877-444-GOLD, 877-444-GOLD, or text GOLD to 65532. Again, that's 877-444-GOLD, or text GOLD to 65532. Thank you for watching the No Spin News. To watch the full episode anytime on BillO'Reilly.com, please sign up to become a premium or concierge member. Visit BillO'Reilly.com to sign up and start watching today.